Good morning. Welcome to your weekly December reading 2024. We're going to cover here all zodiac signs for the week of December 16th through the 22nd. Let's find out what those energies hold for each one of you, what kind of overarching themes you can look forward to. I mean, this is such a loving, inspirational, even tender time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling just a little bit tender, maybe a little bit extra sentimental. I don't know if that's because of the season or, the season happens to be, during this such a magical, energetic time. We have the winter solstice coming up on the 21st, which is Saturday. I mean, this is such a deeply profound period of time for every one of us to be able to go inside, to be able to explore our inner worlds, to find out what spirit really has at the forefront for each one of us. What's possible for this next year? What are we aligned to? What momentum do we have going on? And how we can soften ourselves in there to align with what spirit has prepared for us, because spirit is always pure positive energy. And that's why I just want to say this, guys. Okay. So I know that there is a whole narrative around spiritual, what is that, bypassing, by just being happy, that kind of stuff. And that is not to say that negative emotions don't have their place and aren't important, because they are. But when we're stuck in a narrative, a storyline that keeps us in a negative attitude, that's when we're doing more damage than good for ourselves. Okay. So the only energy that can actually move anything forward is our original energy of love. Now, that doesn't mean it only love, but love in that category, in that arena, in that area of the uplifted and higher emotions that feel amazing, that feel good. When you feel clever, when you feel wise, when you feel strategic, when you feel like laughter comes easily, when you feel like all things are possible, those are all in the realm of love. And those are the only energies that can actually move anything forward, can actually change things. Otherwise, if you're only in action in the same attitude or vibrational, emotional state that you have been in, you will continue to create cycles and live those cycles. It's not until you change and sustain the higher vibration that will give you a different perspective on those other areas of your life that you would like to shift and change. Okay. And this is what healing is. Healing is just being able to align with or perceive and know it's true, the perspective of your higher self on all subjects. Okay. So it's not spiritual bypassing to have a goal to be in a positive state as often as possible to sustain that energy, because it will give you insights to bring things forward and to make this massive, significant change. And more, I think even more importantly than being able to achieve greater things in our life, being able to have a positive perspective and a spiritual outlook on the things that have been traumatic in our lives. So it's been life-changing for me to be able to get to that point of being able to relax and to allow spirit to show me a higher viewpoint of the things that I have experienced that were definitely difficult in the time and have been difficult to try to get over. It wasn't until I felt great, until I decided every day the most important work that I was going to do is going to be to bring myself to a place of peace, positivity, and possibility, that I began to see things from a different light. And when you're in a situation that you're having a very hard time navigating, that you're having a hard time seeing your way through, bring yourself back, relax, stop thinking about that subject, allow your vibration to rise to its natural state of love and happiness, and then ask for spirit's perspective on that. And it will shift you, and it will be a win-win-win for everybody. It will be even the toughest things. It'll be miraculous what you will see as possible, or even understanding why something occurred. I encourage everybody to take the time now while the veil is the thinnest, as we move towards the winter solstice. The veil is always actually thin. We have the ability to connect with our spiritual guides and the divinity within us at any point. But I think that as the season encourages us to quiet ourselves, it's more possible to connect and to tap in, as the days get, are darker, longer, in the northern hemisphere. Um, and so I am actually kind of curious now that I'm saying that. Is it the same type of feeling in the southern hemisphere? Do you guys have that same type of, if there's anybody here that has ever lived in the southern hemisphere, or currently lives there, I'd love to hear your perspective. Does it feel more quieted, more inward if the sun is brighter, or is it just opposite for you guys? Is everything more action oriented during this time and less inward? I would imagine so. But speaking for the northern hemisphere here, it is a time that you can do vision quests. I like to put on like drumming music, from YouTube, or even you can just find like the Reiki music on YouTube, or on any of the music channels out there, Spotify or Amazon, whatever it is. And you can go on and listen to like Reiki music that would just bring you to like this soothing state, and then let your imagination go wild during this time. And it's not because you're trying to figure anything out or you're trying to make something happen. It's just like, where is my imagination taking me, and how much peace is it bringing to into my body? And then if spirit has something that spirit like to show you about how things are able to unfold when you turn over that sense of control to spirit, you can get that kind of insight. But it is about letting go. This morning when I was pulling cards for myself, I pulled the Chariot card. And the Chariot card is about, and the moon is in Cancer right now. It moved from Gemini to Cancer within one day, that full moon. So feeling a sense of connection to the divine, deep within ourselves, is entirely like at the forefront. And the Cancer card, because if you know, let's see if I can find it. I want to show you guys this. It's really pretty cool. I didn't know that I was going to talk about it, so I apologize. But since we're here together, let's see if I can find it and help you guys see what I was seeing this morning. I love obviously, because I'm a tarot reader, I love diving into the deep meanings of the cards, the symbolism and everything, and what energies are around that card, like the planets. I'm sure you know that each of the cards is connected to and attributed to planets, and each planet include this, or celestial bodies, because the moon and sun aren't considered planets. They are also represented in the tarot. And Cancer being the moon, and the moon is in Cancer right now, the full moon of letting go. And fulfillment, right? Fulfillment. It's release and and let yourself feel fulfilled. Now, okay, so they're all connected to planets, right? And so feeling into the personalities of those planets, I love doing that. Okay, so here is the Chariot card that I had pulled, and this is Cancer. So this is all stars. We have the crescent moon here. Crescent moon is the sign of being like essentially committed to one's own self and one's own journey. I'm committed to the divine direction. Now, if you notice, this is in this is um a transportation. It's a carriage. It's a chariot, right? But there's no reins being connecting or being controlled by this person in the chariot. There's no reins that are connected to these sphinxes. What this card is talking about is using your intuition to be your guide, to rise above duality, rise above the detailed, um, even opinions, good, bad, right, wrong, those labels, or even trying to control the situations. When we raise our energy up and allow the divinity or divine within us to guide us through our intuition, through feeling, we don't have to have the control. This is what this card is saying. Also, I love because it's moving away from the city here. So it's kind of like moving away from the common perception, the common description of what's going on, right? The common narrative. It's like kind of getting out of that like mob mentality, what everybody else would say that you're supposed to think about this situation. We're rising above that. We have the opportunity with this full moon in Cancer to allow our intuition to be guiding every one of the details without us feeling like we have to have our hands in control. It's about letting go right now. Let go, raise your vibration, and let the intuition tell you the action to take, that inspired action. And inspired action is like I literally almost without thought. Okay, it's almost without thought. I will get on my computer and I will do something, and wow, it takes off. I will stand up and I will go do something, and it's, I did a lot more, got a lot more accomplished than I expected to. Make a phone call that turns out much better and or was exactly what needed to be talked about, or somebody just really needed to hear from me right now. Those kind of things it's like without thought. It's literally just letting energy move through you, the intelligence move through us. So I guess really, if anything, it's like let go of control, creative forces that are outside significantly. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to our final week of starting with Sagittarius. So happy birthday to all of you Sagittariuses out there. I hope that you've had a wonderful birthday season. I hope that you have big plans if your birthday is just coming up. And I hope that you have felt all of the abundance and the optimism that you naturally stand for in our beautiful zodiac sign. So, but we're going to go ahead and find out what the energies for this week is for Sagittarius. Let's see, Spirit, please guide us. And we're going to start with the gold foil deck here. This is like magical, right? I love this deck. All right, Spirit, Sagittarius, please. 3 cards. Hierophant. Hierophant is the first card. Oh, whoa, Sagittarius. My gosh. Oh my God. I love this. Okay. All right. Here's the deal, guys. You guys are really feeling you got all major arcana cards. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, this is a Pisces card. This is where you actually have what I was just talking about there in the opening. In the intro, I was saying that a positive perspective will be able to change cycles. This is about being able to change the cycles of your life, being able to step out of like continuing to repeat something over and over and over again. Like you can see now beyond and past it. But it does take opening yourself up to loving energy to be able to do that. All right. So here we have the Hierophant. Like I said before, this is the tradition, the standard keeper, the one that like brings divine wisdom about like the way that we would go about doing things and shares it with the people. Kind of like the Pope. He says, this is the way things are, and this is how we do stuff, right? That's what it's Taurus energy. You may be dealing with a Taurus, but that's what that stands for. You also have Aries energy here, your fellow fire sign. Love that. This is self-mastery. This is the Emperor. This is the King of Kings. This is somebody who has been through enough experience that he has gained the wisdom. He consciously creates life, holding this ankh of life force energy here. He has been through the battle and is not afraid to stand up and go for what he needs to. He is ruled by his heart, passion. What lights his fire? What ignites him? Okay. But he is doing this in a very responsible way so that all things that are in his, like, his what is that? It's like I want to say scope, or all things that are in his wheelhouse. Okay. All things that are in his wheelhouse, all the things that he needs to take care of are divinely, responsibly dealt with. Okay. And he's a creator. He's a creator of life. Okay. We also have the Fool, which is about not taking old baggage with you. You're going to leave a lot of things behind in order to start a new journey. It is brave. It is not worth any old, and I feel like this is very emotional energy. It could even mean that you're moving and you're just not taking a lot with you, right? You could just be packing up your bag, packing up your suitcase, and you could be going. And then we have the Magician. So you see, you have all major arcana. This is about balanced manifestation. This is about you being able to take the wisdom that you have gained through experiences, listen to your heart, listen to your inner guidance, and be able to take action to make these changes in your life. So you have big changes at the forefront here that are requiring you to really recognize the master, the standard keeper in your life. What is that standard that you've been holding for yourself? And how is it blessing your life? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers for you here, Sagittarius. It's really powerful reading. We have the, making a decision to enhance your life. Okay, clarifier here. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups. To clarify the Hierophant. And for the Emperor, we have the Six of Cups, nostalgia, significant relationships. We have somebody from the past. This can be past memories. Okay. And we have this Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. You have definitely been through, you know what, this right here, this armor, that's underneath his robe is really standing out for me. I think that there are things from your past that are really showing you what you're worth and what your potential is. And it's helping you to be able to see that you're ready to move forward. Okay, to clarify the Fool, we have the Devil. Okay. And we have the Nine of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of clarifier on the Devil. Now, the Devil and the Hanged Man go really well together because the Devil is where you are a little bit out of whack with the truth of who you are, what your spirit knows to be true for you, the divine direction, the inspirations, when you're not tuned in and you start to begin to get frustrated. And for a sustained period of time, you are stuck. And that can have you kind of spiraling down a little bit. That's what leads to, self-destructive behaviors. It leads to codependency and addiction and all that. But it all starts with you not trusting yourself. Okay. You not trusting yourself and not believing in yourself. And we have this never-ending nightmare that's continuing in your mind, but is ready to end. It's ready to end. You're ready to move. You're ready to leave things behind that had held you back. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get the clarifiers for the Magician. And then if I need to go deeper into that Devil, I will. Okay, because I feel like this is the turning point. Okay, Magician clarifier. We have clarifier the Strength card, being able to face your fears, being at complete oneness, absolute peace within yourself, and open to possibilities, right? Both of these are the only two cards in the deck that have the infinity symbol above their heads. This is your higher self communicating with you about what is possible for your life. Your higher self is a part of you that is connected to infinite intelligence and has access to all of the energies of the universe to be able to produce things that are desired by you. Okay. And your higher self knows exactly what you desire. All right, so now we have a Gemini card here, which is Mars in Gemini. All right, this is action. This is swift moving. Don't ask questions, just go for it. Something that you're pretty familiar with, but it's also about communication. So it's having strong conversations. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is very, very interesting. I'm going to go just a little bit deeper into that devil card, and then I'm going to ask Spirit what this overall storyline is that's going on with you. Yeah, I suspected the conversation needed to happen around work with this Pentacles card here. So the devil is clarified by the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is definitely inspired action that promotes you in your life. Now, this is like a work promotion or promoting your creative ventures. Okay. So, and it's success. It's absolute success. So I think that what's going on here is that and I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen the Eight of Pentacles, but you were able to move beyond that Eight of Pentacles into like the full manifestation at this point, Sagittarius, of being absolutely strategic with your resources, with your love, with your time, with your money, with your attention. All of those things you're being very specific with, so that you're getting tenfold return. Okay, you're getting a return on your investment, ROI, on the things that you are doing in life. Okay, friendships, relationships, romantic relationships, work colleagues, all of this. But I feel like you are ready for a huge career change. You're ready for a big career change. I think that you're recognizing that you have more to offer in your chosen field than you had suspected. I think that that you have, or maybe you have even. I'm getting um, maybe you've decided to specify your career path, as in like, I've decided I'm going to go back to school for this subject because this is what feels to me like is most aligned with my heart center, my divine blueprint, with fulfilling my destiny. So you are either about to get, you're changing course as far as career is concerned. That is absolutely obvious here. And the call for you, Sagittarius, is for you to not overwhelm yourself with the work details, with the details. Okay. This is all about allowing Spirit. You've done the hard work. You've refined yourself and your skills to a point where now you're able to reap the rewards of this career change. So it's less about trying to force anything to happen and more like allowing Spirit to bring it to you. So it is all about this Cancer, full moon and Cancer energy for you right now of allow divine inspiration to easily work through you, because you're in an uplifted, optimistic, which is what you do, your optimistic natural self. Okay. So be in that position and allow Spirit to guide all of these details, because the truth is that while a lot of the cards that came in as clarifiers, a lot of them are minor arcana, which is the details of your life. The theme, the energy that's really moving stuff is major arcana. I pulled all major arcana for you. So that means that there are big energies that you have sort of built up through the minor details. All right. And saying that you've been able to overcome your fear of not being able to advance in your career. You've been able to kind of unstick yourself from what you've been doing for a long time, and you're ready to move forward now. So through your personal reflection and realization of who you are and ownership of who you are, you're now ready for this change. And now the universe has kind of gotten a hold of it and is really going to make it happen for you and happen through you. So the real big, like, kind of like earth shattering, if it's even that, but like the kind of the breakthrough energy here is like, you don't have to force this. Okay. You don't have to force this massive change that is happening on your behalf. The universe is orchestrating a big change for you, and you are going to feel financial rewards for that. Okay. You're going to feel accepted by your peers for that. You're going to feel well respected for that, because you learned how to respect yourself, Sagittarius, in a deeper way. So I really, really love this for you. What a beautiful, beautiful like gift of the season for you. Expect career changes. So thank you so much for being here with me, Sagittarius. I love every one of you. Again, happy birthday to all of you. Source absolutely adores you, and I will see you all next week. Thank you. Okay, so all right, Capricorn, how are you doing, Capricorn? How is the season going for you? Just want to say welcome to my channel. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 16th through the 22nd. And oh, I have the the Ace of Pentacles, first card up for you, Capricorn. Oh, these cards are popping out. Momentum. Okay, momentum is on your side. Something's about to manifest. All right. Yeah, you walking away from one thing and to something else that really is going to serve you well. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for all those. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper, Capricorn. With the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a kind of a newfound sense of stability in your life. It's where like the things that are necessary in order for you to have a smooth path forward have kind of fallen into place, and you're able to experience your life from this new stabilized position. Okay, so you've stabilized a new position, and that has put you in a position to be able to move some stuff forward. Okay, so we have the Magician and the Moon here to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So the Moon is talking about you're actually on a longer journey than you may realize. So that's why this stabilization is really important right now for you to recognize that I am stable, because you're on a much longer path to be able to really manifest some big things for yourself. So let's go into that. What are the big things that... Okay. All right. So with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, this is around your work is very much protected by you. Very much protected by you. You're not letting anything get in your way. And I think, okay, so rather than the clarifiers here for where are we going with, where's this landing? I think that what we're saying is what had that momentum moving forward quickly. First to a stabilization, then you being able to have more time with your work and being able to hone in and just get really skillful with some things, and being very protective of your space, strong boundaries, so that you were able to focus on that work. Okay, it allowed things to move forward quickly. Let's go ahead and get clarifier for the Eight of Cups there. I have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay. All right, for you, Capricorn, this is what everything's aligned to. All right, Capricorn, it is not there is really big things. There's big changes coming into your life. Okay. I think that more than anything, it's keep it close, keep it to yourself. This is not about sharing what you have been working on with everybody else just yet. Remember here at the beginning, we have you're on a longer journey. You're on a longer path, and you're holding all of this information of where what you're doing is going. You're kind of holding it close to you, what you've been working on. And they're saying it's not time to start communicating it with other people. Continue to hold it close to you, because what's working behind the scenes. Yeah. So you're going to know exactly when it's time to bring things out into the world. All right. So it's like there's a predestined time. It's like because these are all fixed energies. It represents the, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo here. A lot of fixed energies with this High Priestess. So you're going to intuitively know the divinely appointed time for you to release what it is you have been working on. Okay. So you're going to listen, because I think that what you've been working on is actually bigger than what you suspected. I feel like there's some more pieces falling into place, because when you launch this, it's going to have a big, boom. It's going to have a big impact. Okay. So a big impact, The work that you're doing is going to have a big impact. There is a divinely appointed time for that release to take place. It is not for you to be communicating and sharing it with everybody just yet. There's more pieces falling into place. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So I just want to get one. I want to get one more card for you guys as like kind of like a final outcome. I mean, the world is a pretty big final outcome. Like working hard by yourself or alone behind the scenes, that's going to end. That's going to end. But let's go ahead and get one, please. One final outcome card for, whoa. Ooh, okay. So I have the devil with the 4 of Cups. Okay, so the final outcome for you here is all your ruling planet, Saturn. That's what the devil represents, right? And it's your major arcana representative. So you are going to be in your full power of being able to expand beyond even your current limitations and your current beliefs. So that's why it's not time to talk about it yet, because there's more that's culminating here but underneath. Okay. This is about, there's, I want to be able to say this as clearly as possible for you, Capricorn. Do not talk about what you've been working on yet. You're going to be divinely guided on when to launch. The things that are working behind the scenes, the path that you are on is breaking the mold on something. Okay. It definitely beyond your current, what's possible is beyond your current scope of potential. You can't see how big it is yet. Okay, so that's what that Saturn energy is about: breaking beliefs, breaking through limitations, breaking outside of the box. So you're going to be breaking outside of what you thought was possible for yourself. That's your final outcome for this period of time right now. Okay, and we could be talking about here within this week. By the end of the week, we could be talking about the next couple of coming weeks, 2 weeks out. But really, it's about, this is going to be bigger than you expect. It's going to exceed your expectations, and you're definitely going to have a larger impact than you realize. Okay, this is breaking you out of a limitation that you have lived in for quite some time. Okay, so breaking free from limitations is your final outcome. That's pretty big. That's pretty big stuff for you, Capricorn, because that's what you stand for. So it's you in your full power being able to do that. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me, Capricorn. I love you all. I will be here next week, and I hope that I get to see you next week as well. Thank you. Okay, we have now Aquarius. Aquarius, how are you doing? How's things going for you? You guys have definitely been going through a lot of change, haven't you? There's a whole generational change. It's all focused on your energy, leader of the pack here. All right, so just should shuffle these cards here for our beautiful Aquarius. We're working on the current energies for December 16th through the 22nd. First of all, we have your fellow air sign here, Queen of Swords. That's Libra, but also just an air sign, okay? Being able... This is about understanding the decisions that you're making. Understanding why, having the knowledge behind why you're making some very powerful decisions that are impacting your future. Ace of Wands. This is about career. Okay. Creative venture or career. All right. Your creativity in action. All right. And Death card. Okay. Reverse Death card. So let's find out. We're going to find out why that Death card is reversed. Are you holding back the change? Are you done with the shift, with the transformation? That's a good question for why it would be reversed. All right. Queen of Swords, please. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers for the Queen of Swords. Definitely understanding where you intend to be financially. Okay. Your financial stability is why you're making the decisions that you're making. Anything else you want to say about the Queen of Swords here? So what you've done with your career is you have opportunities. You have opportunities, but you're ready to make the decision on which opportunity is yours. You're going to be very specific about your opportunities, very specific about what choice you're making, and confident. That's absolute confidence. You've worked hard for where you've gotten yourself here. All right. So the Ace of Wands, Moon card, so you can't see that new opportunity just yet. Star card. Okay, but it will be yeah, okay. So the star card is when you put yourself out there, when you really let yourself be out there, being guided by the higher intellect, the higher consciousness aspect of you. These are all eight pointed stars that talks about all of your chakras. Now we have all the chakras plus the higher self chakra above, okay, are all 100% aligned. Your higher self is working through you. And as you put yourself out there, you will be blessed in the career arena. All right, let's talk about that death card. Why is the death card reversed? I have the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card. Three of Pentacles and the Strength card coming with the death card reversed. You know, actually, that is not the interpretation that I originally had thought. But as I'm tapping in here to the reason that the death card is reversed for you is because this change, this shift in your it's like where you're going to work, what you're going to do for work, okay? Where you're going to make your money. This is a change in who you're working with, all right? And it's not a difficult change for you. But what happened with the people that you're working with is it helped you realize where you've been holding yourself back. And now you're facing that. You're like, actually, I'm worth so much more than the environment that I had been in. Actually, I have much more potential than the people that have been working with me even saw me having. And so the death card is reversed because it's not a difficult transformation for you. You're literally this butterfly. You're leaving the cocoon now, and it's smooth. It's easy. It's not difficult. It's not a difficult transition. What is the final outcome for our beautiful Sagittarius? And now this is self-care. This is the woman who tends to her well-being, her material well-being, and her physical well-being, so that she's the best version of herself in order to reap the greatest rewards from life. Okay, so this would be like tending to my home, because this is earth energy, tending to my home, tending to my budget, tending to my energy, like how am I taking care of myself? How am I getting enough rest? What kind of nutrition am I taking in? Am I getting enough water? Those kind of things, settling the mind. Okay, so that what she does, because she's all about, it's material, it's how pentacles are really about energy. Okay, because it is the energy that we hold, the energy that we have around us that creates the physicality around us, how we experience our physical life, how we experience our life on earth. When we have the Queen of Pentacles, she is really about understanding the energy that she needs to be in to produce the life that she wants, because her life is so precious to her. Her life itself is precious. Look at all of this abundant life around her. And she's strong and she's stable within herself, within her own right. She is clearing out any clutter. She is like calming her mind. She's doing like light baths where she like washes out. It's like this internal like washed and like letting everything go, and having nice things, a nice environment, like decorating the home nicely so that you feel your best when you go out into the world, and then the world reflects the best back to you. That's your final outcome here. And I think that this is really good, because this is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn rules your 12th house. That's your subconscious. That's your like, it can be patterns that can build us up or take us down. It's those the storyline underneath. Okay. So what you're believing on the inside of yourself is going to show up on, in your life, and you're reforming that story inside of yourself, and you're tending to you're nurturing your own energy at this point here, Aquarius, because I think that as Saturn goes direct, you're really being able to see what you had believed, where it has had you in your life, and knowing that you're worth so much more now. So the that subconscious storyline from the 12th house is kind of like, getting a refresh, revamped. Okay, it's refreshed, I guess, because now Pluto, or Pluto, not Pluto, um, Saturn is really, on your side here, blessing you with all kinds of opportunity, because you have allowed a cleansing of instead of your subconscious, working against you, your subconscious is now working in your favor. Okay. So you feel a lot better about yourself. You feel a lot better about life in general. And that's really showing up here in what's possible for you. Can't quite see it yet, but just know that you're on a journey. You're being guided, and you're going to be passing through these pillars of wisdom here. Do not allow yourself to get distracted by any low level thoughts and vibrations. But that's what she's saying. She's like, no, you got this. The story underneath is one of well-being now. The story underneath is one of well-being now here, Aquarius. So that's one of the best gifts you can ever give to yourself. Talk about the gift of receiving, right? The gift of receiving the best version of you, allowing you to receive that. That's amazing. I'm really happy for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of your support on this channel. And um, I will. All right, we're going to do Pisces now. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to weekly reading for the week of December 16th through the 22nd. Starting off here strong with the Hierophant, standard, tradition, Taurus energy. I think I always have a lot of Taurus energy around you, Pisces. Oh, new journey, brave new steps, bold new steps. Okay, maybe not taking the traditional way of doing things with you. Let's see. Forging your own path could be. All right, and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, we know the cups are water signs. You're a water sign. And this is about, ooh, yeah, we're going to find out. So the Seven of Cups can be where you have all of these ideas coming forward and asking you not to try to force anything to happen, allowing the ideas to anchor in, and then being able to choose. All right. So let's see what this Hierophant has to say for you. Let's go a little bit deeper here. Four of Swords. Hang on just a moment. Bear with me here, Pisces. Apologize. Four of Swords and Star. So this straight away says making peace with what is. Making peace with the way that things are. And it is through that peace that you will be guided for more blessings to come in. It is through the peace of what is. The way that things are right now, making peace with that will allow for more to come in, more of what you want, because the Star card is about healing and is about blessings. The healing that's necessary is making peace with what is. Okay. And when you make peace with what is, it opens up the doors for new opportunities. So there's the Fool right there. Let's go ahead and find out what the Fool has to say to you. Please, Spirit, 2 cards. All right, so you're fighting. We have the Devil and the Sun, both of these. These are, you literally have these energies here that are possible for you. You haven't not chosen them, which would be reversed. I got reversed. You haven't fully chosen them. Okay, so the devil is asking you to let go of the past. Please, it's okay. It's okay that where you're at right now is perfectly okay. Please let go of the past so you don't repeat it and choose to be happy. Where you place your optimism will grow. Okay. There is a conflict inside of you because you're just this overwhelming thoughts. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more information on that, that conflict and overwhelming thoughts. About a significant relationship. Okay. So making peace with a significant relationship. Is there anything that you would like, Spirit, what you would like to oh, okay. So let's go on to now, not letting yourself fully. I think that this is just not letting yourself fully have any plans, any imagination about what the future looks like because you haven't fully made peace with where you're at on the situation with a relationship. Okay. All right. So hard-earned confidence. Now, this is a card of confidence. This is a card of very strong decision-making on where you're going to take action, and a card of conflict again. Card of conflict again. So a conflict, this internal struggle that you are having is preventing you from being able to, whoop, sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. This internal conflict is really preventing you guys from being able to see what the future holds. There's Aries. Okay. So this is, I think that you're absolutely done giving your power away. That is a very sudden shift into power. Personal power. Yeah, you know what? If you guys have listened to me for any length of time, you guys know that when we have fives, it is about it's about conflict. And it always starts inside. It could be, fighting with somebody else. It could be arguing with somebody else. It could be competition. This can be like not seeing eye to eye, that kind of thing. But the conflict always leads to liberation. All right. Now, I would say the liberation that you're about to experience is going to be full on self-acceptance and a personal power. You are no longer going to give your power away, Pisces. Let's get some more information on that Tower. Yeah, because you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself. This is a queen who nurtures her energy so that her life produces what she wants. This is about letting go of control. Okay, this is not about expecting your hard work to be the only thing that pays off in your life. This is about where can I let go of my sense of control and responsibility on this situation? Where have I been holding on to control that has actually been disempowering me? These are the realizations that this Tower is bringing in. And then you're going to be making a very strong decision about changing your life. All right. This is, okay, let's go into that. Because you're going to focus on financial stability, being more stingy with where you put your energy, and seeing all of the possibilities open up for you, doors open up for you. Okay, so it's like, okay, you got to make peace with inside of yourself. Choose optimism around a significant relationship. Okay, you don't need anybody to agree with you. You can own your own sense of power. You can own your own. You are going to own your own sense of power because you're no longer going to let yourself continue to strive or have to force anything to happen in your life. Okay. You're like letting go of control. You're allowing the forces of nature to take hold. You're taking care of yourself, and you are noticing what you don't want in your life anymore in order to allow something new to take place. Okay. You're making peace with what is. And your career, as you focus on your financial stability, as you focus on your career, okay, doors open up for you. That's where your focus needs to be. It's not looking to the past. It's not wishing things were different. It's owning the way that things are now, focusing on your career, focusing on what's important to you, what's right in front of you, and how you can constantly feel better about your life. Okay. Because as you allow yourself to be more vulnerable in your career, okay, more vulnerable, more blessings will come. Now, I think that what happened is that you did let yourself be vulnerable, and maybe you got hurt in that relationship because you felt like you had put yourself out there. And I think that honestly, the feeling that I'm getting from this, the message I'm getting from spirit, is that what you believe hurt you is actually working for you. Go ahead. You're safe to focus on your career because the relationship, whether it be with the person, I didn't see the Six of Cups, so it may not be a person from the past, it may not be a person before. If you're in a long-term significant relationship, it has the potential of actually raising up to the next level. Okay. It's not working. Whatever happened is not working against you. If you are single and you're looking back at where you have been hurt in relationships, you're going to have this realization about how strong you are, how safe you are, and how powerful you are. And you're not going to give your power away to, thoughts of the past anymore. You can accept that your vulnerability brought some really great things into your life, and more will come. Okay. So everything that happened for a reason, to help you be the best version of yourself. And I really feel like relationships in general are going to increase for you. The whatever that looks like, wherever you're at in the relationship game, okay, it's going to improve substantially as you allow yourself to fully accept where you're at and focus on your career. Your relationship will fall into place and it will be better than you had expected. Nothing actually worked against you. You didn't lose anything. Everything had a divine purpose to bring you into the best version of yourself. You are safe now. You don't hear anything else from me. You are safe to be at peace with where you are. Focus on your career, and it will bless your relationships. Okay? It will bless your relationships. Your relationships will improve because of it. Even, yes, a fresh new relationship. Okay. It could be somebody new. It could be a renewed from somebody that you've had a relationship with already. That soulmate. Here's one of the things I'd like to just get on my little soapbox about right now. if you'll indulge me. A lot of people, there's a lot of talk about like soulmate and, twin flame and, divine masculine, divine feminine and all of that. It all sounds good and glorious. And like, it's just going to bring like that happily ever after feeling with it. Right. But here's the deal that when we actually are in a relationship with a soulmate, they really help us recognize where we have not been the best version of ourselves and where we actually need to heal and where we actually need to bring light or enlightenment, acceptance and love to places that we had not been able to inside of ourselves before. It really kind of holds a mirror up to us, and it's not the easy, those are not the easiest relationships. So if you have a connection to a soul mate in some facet, that is showing you where you need to love yourself even more, where you need to not give your power away even more. And this is a really good thing. That's what all of this has been showing you. So yeah, as soon as you and you had that tower, so you're going to have a lightning bolt realization of how powerful you are and how strong you are, how wise you are. and you're going to focus on your career, and that's going to like really just kind of put things in order for you as far as relationships go. You don't have to control the details of the relationship in order for it to get better. You focus on your career and you accept the relationship for where it is, and it will improve. Okay. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for being here with me. This is a very powerful week. Let go of control. Let spirit work for you. Work on your career, and you're golden. Okay. Because opportunities are coming for you. You had the Two of Wands where you're making plans for your life to get bigger, and the Three of Wands where because you had made plans for your life to get bigger, opportunity starts coming your way. Those are very clear decisions, making a very profound decision. My life is improving now. I am the improved version of myself now. I am the best version of me now. Okay. Because you have all of the experience necessary to be that best version of yourself when you fully accept it and don't give it to somebody else. Like you need somebody else's approval for anything, anybody else's acceptance for anything. I think that your career is going to improve and your career status is going to improve and your relationship status is going to improve. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so what was that? 40. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and move forward with sorry about that, guys. I just want to make sure I'm writing the times down. So thank you so much for being here with me, Pisces. This is a very powerful, pivotal week for you, and you're going to accept yourself much, much bigger way than ever before. And that's huge. So I love every one of you. Source absolutely adores you. Source has got your back. You're being divinely guided. Allow this change to take place, and you'll be forever grateful for it. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Okay, so let's move forward with Aries here. All right. Aries, hello. Thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading. We are on December 16th through the 22nd. Let's find out what those energies hold for you. Any advice? Oh, Virgo energy. This is beautiful. Okay, I love that. This is inner wisdom. This is being able to plan things in like short-term planning. Okay, love that. This is like the things that are your understanding are for you. That lantern is holding the light in front of your path. The things that you have been this wisdom that you have been gaining from this internal perspective, going within, is meant for you. That's what I'm getting from the Hermit here for you. So let's go ahead and let's talk about stability. Let's talk about stable, firm, holding on to your energy, holding your life close to your heart, being very even protective of what's yours. And look at that, confidence in what you choose. Yeah. Okay. So you've kind of been through it like that. It's like I have been through all kinds of experiences that have netted me wisdom. All right. But let's see, Aries, what does the Hermit, let's define that, justice. Ooh, are you marrying a Virgo? Committing to a Virgo? All right. Okay. Oh, all right. So the second clarifier, because we had for the Hermit, the clarifier was justice and then also the 10 of Swords. Okay. So being able to see as you make a very strong commitment to something, this is contractual. This is a commitment, whether it's written contract or not. It is essentially written on your heart that you have 100%. You're all in. Okay, you're all in on something, and it's it's creating a significant ending to something that had been torturous before. All right, so now we have the Four of Pentacles along with the Five of Wands and the Strength card. Well, okay, so this commitment, it's like you're fighting it because this commitment kind of maybe wants you to loosen up a little bit with what you have material wise. Maybe share that bank account, maybe share the home, maybe sell your home so that you can move somewhere. It's really, and you are not necessarily liking that, but there's something deeper going on. This is about like, having peace to be able to take a look at why you would feel conflicted on this. And let's find out why you would feel conflicted. Tell us about the conflict as our Aries makes this strong commitment to somebody and has to give something up because you don't necessarily see eye to eye with this person. Yeah. Some arguing going on. Yeah. Okay. So I think that really what's going on here is that you don't necessarily want to give up what you worked hard for. You have worked hard for your empire, okay, for what you have in your life, and you're not so willing to just give it up. And so I think that the Strength card is saying that you have the ability, what you have attained in the physical world is not because necessarily what you've done in the physical world. Sure, where you put your attention, sure, what wisdom, knowledge, education, that kind of stuff. The things that can never be taken away from you. What you have accomplished can't actually ever leave because those energetic accomplishments have been made. And now it's time to take what you know into something different, into this new commitment. Okay, so taking a look and say, oh, it's not actually about the material that I attained. And if I'm putting all of my kind of faith or value, there we go. If I'm putting all my value into the material that I have worked so hard for, that I might be missing some of the opportunities. I might be missing the point of how reality works. And that is, energetically, I have gained everything I need to know to now have everything that I want. And there's no actual loss. You may give up some material thing, but there's no actual loss. Okay, because you can have it all again. All right, so this is the clarifier for the Nine of Wands is Two of Wands. Let's go ahead and get another one. And Ace of Swords. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, your life is going to change. Your life, this is about getting out of your comfort zone. You're about to make some really powerful decisions that are going to get you out of your get you out of your comfort zone. Now, there's a piece of information, fresh new information that's going to come in that's going to change the way that you see this situation. All right, what is that piece of information? There's a Tower moment. It's a sudden chain of events that take place, or sudden moments of enlightenment. This could be just really could just be a piece of information that changes everything. So tell us about the Ace of Swords and the Tower, please, Spirit. Ace of Swords first. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Oh, career recognition. So do you know what I really got from that what I got from the Six of Wands, and then just was like totally just confirmed what you do to make your money, how you earn your money, what you have built your career to look like for your own personal financial well-being. Okay, and it's significant. Okay, let's not beat around the bush here. What you have achieved in your life is big. Okay, you have a great deal that you have worked hard for, maybe property, maybe home, maybe a business, whatever it is, you've worked hard for, and it's strong and it is stable and it's running well. It's going good. Okay. And now you're being expected to make this commitment to somebody or something else that is going to shift that physical reality of yours. And the thing I'm getting from these two cards right here is that you're going to realize that you can actually take your career with you. And I'm getting a real strong online feeling. Okay. A real strong, actually, I can do this. I can maintain my career success online. And the change that I can see unfolding in my life is actually taking me to a much better place. A much better place. It's calm waters. It's, even the sky, you would think that if it's, clear waters, you might have this is definitely clear sky. But I always feel like if it's such clear water and it's such a great place that I'm going to from where compared to where I've been, much more peaceful. Why isn't the sky like bright blue and the sun shining? It's because that open sky right here is based in wisdom. That's why it's gray. Gray in the tarot means wisdom. Okay? Wisdom and clarity and wisdom. Yeah. There's the card of it's a giant yes. So if you're worried about whether or not you should move forward with this new commitment, the answer is a resounding yes. It's going to be better for you than you had thought. You are going to be able to continue with almost without skipping a beat. You will be able to continue your career the way that you have designed it. It's going to just look just slightly different. And maybe you've already been doing things a lot online. But here's the thing, you're gonna be able to take it all, what you've gained in possibilities, you're going to be able to take with you. You may be selling some stuff. You may be making a big move. You may be, maybe you're going in on, maybe you're being offered like a bigger conglomerate or larger company or something like this offer where you are kind of giving up all you work for, like all your autonomy, for creative autonomy. But I'm here to tell you that this is going to actually, you're going to be able to be completely yourself, totally successful within this new commitment, and you're not going to lose anything. It's only going to be better for you. It's only going to bring goodness to you. Okay. So I hope that was very helpful for you. This is a big yes. You've earned this opportunity. Really, it's an opportunity that have actually worked hard for. And you may not see completely eye to eye on all of it right now. But as time goes on and you make that strong commitment and you watch how the pieces unfold for you, Aries, I promise that it's going to be the best thing that ever took place in your life. And you're going to look back at this time and you're going to be forever grateful for this decision that you made. And, you're going to have a realization of how great it is and how possible it is to be just as hands-on as you've always been. Okay. Without skipping a beat. All right, Aries, thank you so much for your support, for being here with me. I love you all. Source adores you and it's got a great plan for you. Let it happen through you. And I will see you all next week. Thank you. Okay. I'm not one. Okay, I'm trying to write the timestamps here. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate your support for being here with me. You're starting off strong here with the eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. Mercury, Sagittarius. Mercury is the ruler of your second house of finances. Okay, speaking of that, new career opportunity, new creative venture. Ooh, but handed to you by spirit. Like this has definitely been designed and co-created by you and your higher self. So you're aligned to something fantastic that you're really going to like. And it has the potential of being big for you because all those leaves. And we have here the seven of Pentacles. I think that you're really, the things that you've been doing are beginning to pay off. I think that may not be happening big yet, but I think that it's beginning to pay off for you. Okay. So let's go ahead with what has those wands moving so quickly in the eight of wands. Being guided by your intuition, letting go of control. That's that Cancer, moon in Cancer. This is because Cancer is the moon is a ruling planet, celestial body for Cancer. This is letting your intuition guide every step, being uplifted and matching the energy of your higher self, being in love with your life and letting life force energy move through you and not trying to control the details. Okay, so letting go of control has got things moving forward for you. Stop fighting yourself or anybody else. Let go of the drama. You've let go of the drama. And you literally, I can say this like for certainty because I am a Taurus rising, guys. So sometimes that drama, and not even sometimes, because everything always starts within us. But sometimes we can make things a little bit more dramatic for ourselves than necessary. So you've given up the quest for drama, the enticement of drama. You have wow. Now you know what okay. So you've given up the drama. So now this ace can, anchor in or at this new opportunity, something before you've never experienced. Now I have to say that this is interesting that this is the Knight of Pentacles reversed on that Ace of Wands. Now it doesn't mean that it's going to be short lived. I don't think that's what that means. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think that Taurus, you have the ability of seeing the very best in everybody, right? And I think that sometimes we can let that cloud our creative forces. That's what's coming through here, is where have you allowed yourself to be short-sighted in your career because you have spent your energy putting faith into other people that didn't always necessarily deserve it. I mean, everybody deserves the best in life. But if they're not doing things that are the best for themselves, you putting your energy to see the best in them has actually been like kind of clouding your it's like trying to help everybody else has been limiting your creative energies. Okay? So now here we have the Fool. You have to let it go. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. I had this realization being a Taurus, and this may be helpful. Okay. This might be helpful if I share a little bit insight about this morning for me. All right. I didn't feel like I was putting a lot of energy into everybody else. But when I got really honest with myself, I did see that maybe I was allowing my energy to become a bit more scattered than necessary, more scattered than beneficial for myself. Okay. And I had felt recently, and I didn't recognize that until this morning. I had felt recently like I kind of was torn between two different situations. Okay. There's this dramatic struggle inside. And this moon energy going inside, going deep within. So I felt like I had been kind of torn between two options, and I had to choose. And what I came to realize is that what I felt like I had to choose was between people and scenarios. And what I recognized is that everybody is actually choosing for themselves. And I don't need to spend my energy on choosing this situation or that situation, this person or that person, or this, that. That's exactly what this is talking about. It's not this or that. It is not this or that. It is about raise your vibration up to love. Let yourself be intuitively guided from a space of self-care, self-love, self-actualization, bringing yourself to a place in your life where you're able to achieve your goals, your creative goals. And being able to be emotionally stable within yourself, no matter what anybody else chooses, no matter what goes on around you, what somebody else chooses, no matter what somebody else, what the scenario ends up looking like, is not for you to control. It is for you to just allow yourself to be emotionally stable so that you're not bringing any of that baggage with you, because you're about to launch an yourself, this new version of you that you've been working on, Taurus. You are ready to launch yourself and show up full, in all your magnificence. You're ready to show up fully yourself and fully accepting of you, with deep respect for who you are and what you have to offer the world in terms of your creativity. I have here at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Swords. Now, this is the decision being made outside of emotional pull. This is a very clear, very unemotional decision about what you're going to choose for your future. And you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge to be the best version of yourself and to bring something creative into the world. And it's starting to show. It's starting to show up, okay? As you're making very clear. Think about the swords, okay? You're like, once I decide, there's something that's cut off, right? And this doesn't mean go around deciding what cord you're going to cut. It's like, what I'm cutting off is spending my energy on something that's not career oriented or career goal oriented, not creatively oriented. Okay. It's based on other people. So you're going to cut that off. Okay. And you're going to be able to see that all of these opportunities are coming your way, and you're going to be able to make some really clear, creative, strategic steps. This is strategy in action. This is strategy in action based on what you have educated yourself on. Where has your education been focused? Because it's paying off. Yeah, the energy of letting go of confusion, letting go of uncertainty, letting go of indecision is possible, because this is sideways. This is energy that's possible. Possible to no longer be kind of in the dark in your own life. Yeah. Because your career is about to take off. That's what it is. All your creativity is going to be seen. It's going to be brought out into the world. It's going to be celebrated. You yourself are going, what you've been doing, what you've been learning, what you've been putting your energy into, you're going to be able to like bring it in, focus. It's not about everybody else anymore. This is about you and your personal life and what you want your life to look like. This is an assessment, okay? And this is a possibility of like, can I see that all the energy, all the work that I've been putting into something is beginning to pay off? And now it needs my full love and attention, not control, love and attention. Love and attention. You know that Gemini and Cancer are the strongest manifesting energies in the zodiac wheel, and we all have them. Okay, we all have all the houses in our zodiac wheel, right? So it's not like this is specific to somebody else and not you. Okay, if you don't have strong Gemini or Cancer placements, but if you are a Taurus, then Gemini rules your second house of earnings. Okay, and third house of Cancer is that's your that's your house of communication. All right, so what we have is the ability for you to literally create through your work, manifesting, again, financial earnings, material possessions. You have the ability to rise above. See, I feel like these are like representative of the Gemini energy here, like, because Geminis are strong with their manifesting, because they can easily go back and forth between the etherical and the material world, like just spirit and physical, and look at everything from every different angle, right? And then Cancer opens up her heart and allows that to her heart to connect with what it is that she decides she wants to create based on all the information that comes in. So you're really beginning to experience this, like all things, all like, all cards on the table here. You're looking at your life. You're looking at what's possible for you. And you're kind of like removing the cards. And maybe it's because I'm seeing all these cards on my desk here in front of me, but it feels like that. It's like taking out the cards that aren't yours, that are not your decisions about other people's lives that are necessary. It's drama, unnecessary drama. And you're removing yourself from that in order to allow opportunity to come in that represents all of the attention and information you have gained, all the knowledge and wisdom you have gained on a career-based subject for yourself, so that you can scale your earnings. You're going to scale your earnings. You're going to manifest the creative venture of your dreams, and you've been working on it for a while. And now it's time to, like I said, Taurus, it's you and your life. It's up to you to just bring that energy in and to not let yourself be distracted by everybody else or anybody else, but to sit, even with maybe pen and paper, and organize. Let spirit move through you to be able to show you the possibility, the path ahead, what to do. And there's an opportunity that's coming your way, at least one, if not more opportunities, that you're going to be able to make some very, very strategic decisions around. And this is based in why you are here. This is based on who you are and what you're bringing to the collective. Your destiny. You're aligned with fulfilling your destiny on something that you've been working on for a while. So yeah, you're giving up your attention to everybody else, and you're giving up attention to drama in your life, and you're letting yourself really, really be yourself wholeheartedly be you for you. And that will be the best version for everybody else, but it's not putting everybody else first. Okay, Taurus, I hope that was very helpful for you, because if you can let go of the details, and it looks like you are, as you're letting go of the details, you're going to scale your earning potential. Okay, because you know how to tap into divine source creativity. You know how to do that. And now it's like, yeah, don't let anything else interfere with that. Go for it. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you have an amazing week of focus and creativity and seeing what really is possible for your career, for your earning path. I will see you all. Source adores you. Okay. Now we have Gemini. Gemini, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading, December 16th through the 22nd. Strength. Do you know how strong you are? It's by deeply owning yourself, seeing and recognizing what you've been through, the fears that you've conquered, and choosing yourself. Oh my God. And love. Oh my God. This is where your life gets to look totally different, because you're connected to your purpose. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's very interesting. Now, this is the second time that I have seen in the readings these two cards come up. Okay. This is apathy. Now, I have to say that this month, there may be a lot of that going on. There may be a lot of like disconnecting from what we had thought was very fulfilling to us, in order to allow ourselves to move in a new direction. We may not see where that new direction is, but there's a kind of a disconnect, and it can feel like apathy. Okay. But what you're doing is you're disconnecting from anything that had you feeling like you were stuck, that you had to either self-medicate, or were letting somebody else kind of take the wheel in your life, like that codependency, and not tuning into your divine guidance. Anytime you're not tuning into your own divine guidance, your energy is split up, and it's keeps you stuck. So you have a real commitment to overcome this. All right. This is justice. This could be where you are changing the dynamics of a relationship, so the codependency is no longer an issue in that relationship. This could be No, I was going to say a court, something with the courts, but this is about a significant relationship. Yeah, so this could be where the relationship that you have had, you're no longer the same person that you were in that relationship before. Yeah, you have let go of, I want to kind of say like performing for somebody else's expectations. You're no longer performing for somebody else's expectations. All right, let's go ahead and go back now that we've gotten the, I'm going to go ahead and just get some more information about the Strength card because you've owned your self-worth. Okay, you had looked at and found out where you had made connections, where you're not letting yourself see the full you, and had felt unworthy in your own life. And you have gained emotional strength in places that you had felt weakened before. So your life is taking on a whole new look now. And because of that whole new look, yeah, this Ace of Cups, yeah, because you're starting to see how, as you own yourself and your worth, as you own your strength, as you own your emotional well-being, your life is there's evidence in your life of blessings. You're not willing to give up your connection to source, your connection to higher consciousness. You're not willing to give that up for anything else. And you're starting to see a relationship for what it was, who you are in that relationship. And you're not going to give your power. You are not going to let yourself. I thought I had another one turned over. I'm going to get one more piece of information on that Star card or that cup, that Ace of Cups. Yep, that's the end. Okay, so you have brought yourself to a place of healing and aligned with your destiny, aligned with your purpose, aligned with why you're here and what you want your life to be about, what you want your life to be for. Essentially, your dharma, your mantra of life. You've aligned with that. And now it's taking it, it's now like impacting this this commitment that you had to a loved one. All right. And now there's the Page of Pentacles, which is it's curiosity about what life holds for you. There's alignment to your dharma, to fast momentum. This is momentum moving towards. That's being able to receive more. Being able to receive more, being in the receiving mode. This is that call. You feel the call, like open yourself energetically up to new possibilities and more creativity. The relationship that you had been in or have been, been the dynamics of your relationship had been like dampening your creativity. That what's happening is you're not letting that be the case any longer. You're kind of disconnecting from it. You're not going to show up the way that other people have expected you to show up because you are now. It's almost like you're in a new environment. It's like you put yourself in a new environment. Did you like change house? So you can take action. Yeah. There's Mars in your sign from a new stabilized place. You stabilized your environment. You stabilized your physical environment. You listened to your intuition and you moved. You made a move based on intuition, and you're invested long-term in your creative success. And you've got the stability to do that because of the move that you made. Yeah. So is there any final outcome here? Any final, do good work on your healing, good work on realizing your own power, your own strength. Here, this is, maybe going back home. Maybe this is, somebody from the past coming in to really encourage you and uplift you. That is about a significant, this is a lot about relationships for you. A lot of relationship stuff going on for you. Okay. I think that here, what's going on is like to not overburden yourself with memories from the past. okay? Because you're being called up to do something different. I think that you're walking away from. I think you're walking away from somebody or something, some connection that was very tender to you, very important to you. And I think that you're having some, I think that it's been a difficult transition for you so that you can be the best version of yourself, because this is your energy. This is when you're in your full strength, your full power, being 100% authentic you. Yeah, where you're going, and it's a long journey. It is definitely a long journey that you're on. And maybe you're going back to school, maybe you're learning something new right now, but you had to remove yourself from a situation. And I think that the thoughts are still there. Some of the memories are still there of the wounds. You know, you've done a lot of healing to bring yourself to make this change. But I think that if you what do we have to say about the memories? You know that this is for the best. You know this is for the best. I honestly don't know that anything is really going to help, except that this will pass. The pain that you're feeling will pass. Yeah, because I don't feel like you're stopping yourself for it. I don't feel like you're stopping yourself at all. You're following. And I think that the more you follow your divine guidance, the more that you follow your passion, the more you follow your purpose. I want to say that wound will heal, but I don't know that I think that there's just a lot of sorrow right now. And I'm so sorry if you're going through it here, Gemini. It could be very difficult, but I don't feel like you're going kicking and screaming. It can be very, very difficult for us to follow, and some of the repercussions that on the ripple effect that it has in our life can be emotionally difficult. But there's definitely, deep inside of you that there is a higher order that must be fulfilled through you. And so you've made very strong decisions, very powerful choices, and you're moving forward with your future. And I think that you had to say goodbye. And I think that, just letting yourself have all of those emotions. But the wound will heal, just like the other wounds have healed that brought you to this place of being able to make this transition. It will heal. And everything will work out for the best. It always does. It always does. Every time, no matter what, it always works out for the best. Let yourself have all of your emotions this week. Be in love with yourself. Know that you're making the right move. And you watch how it all turns out for the best for everybody involved. Okay. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Source really is aware of you, paying attention to every moment and loving you, has got your back, and everybody else is involved as well. I will see you all next week. Tend to your emotions, tend to your well-being, and it will be all okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Gemini. I'm going to move forward with Cancer now. Okay. All right, Cancer, how are you doing? Well, we've got the full moon in your sign. How are you doing? Are you feeling empowered, or are you feeling tender? How is that working out for you? Are you feeling like there's stuff that you've got to let go of in order to let the fullness of what you desire in? Let's find out. Let's find out what the energies hold for you for the week of December 16th through the 22nd. Okay. All right. Aligned with fulfilling desires. Okay. You're aligned with fulfilling your dreams. This is wishes are coming true. All right. This is Pisces here. This is about imagination. And then this is looking back at the past at what did not work. So regret. All right. So you are having a very emotional week here, Cancer. Very emotional week. All right. Let's go ahead and dive deeper into each one of those to find out what Spirit has to say for you this week. All right. Let's go to Nine of Cups, please. Spirit, clarify Nine of Cups. Work. Being very crafted. It's like maybe separating yourself from everyone else in order to learn something new and work on something. The Moon card. Yeah, it is behind the scenes. It is separating yourself. You got a long-term goal you are looking at succeeding at, and you're aligned with it. We have the Hierophant. So here we have, this can be illusion, delusion, fantasy, right? All of that stuff. Now, the Page of Cups really actually just talks about creative imagination. All right. We have the Hierophant here to say this is very grounded. I mean, this is fixed earth sign. So what you are imagining, you're bringing into your physicality. What you've been working on, what you see your goals to be. Aha, Tower. There's a potential Tower moment, okay, as the things like come in. Now, things have to shift, right? In order for something new to happen, things have to shift. This is that there's a potential of a very powerful shift happening as your imagination touches ground and manifests into the physicality and physical world. All right, so we have here the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is the 10 of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So where's the regret? Because the truth of the matter is, you know what? Actually, there isn't. There is not regret. There's not regret in this card. This Tower moment is going to kick over what was not good for you. Have you ever heard the saying, let the trash take itself out? That's what's about to happen, because you, Cancer, this is where you have, this is like where you have been working, like your work is going to pay off financially. You're aligned to, look, okay, and the reason I say work is because the industriousness of this, like, I don't know if that was a paper mill, a flour mill, or something from back in the day. We have literally a bridge here, okay? This is wisdom, Jupiter, expansion, Saturn, where you expand beyond your current box and limitation. This is where the divine masculine, divine feminine, either you and another person are been working on something together, or this is the balance inside of you that is now taking hold, aligned inside of you in order to be able to really grow some sort of business venture. Okay. Something that you have created, something that you are producing. All right. Something that you are making is going out there, and it is about to take off and be well recognized, well received by other people, and is going to put you in a financially new bracket. Okay. So yeah, your dreams are aligning here, Cancer. Your dreams are coming true, and it's about to happen, like faster than maybe you think it's going to happen. What you've been working on, this long-term goal may come in, touch ground in the physical world much faster than you expected. Something that doesn't work for you is going to go fast. Boom, gone, done, over. Okay. And you're going to be so focused on what's coming in that you may not actually regret it. You may not actually, I mean, there's a lot of emotion here, but I feel like it's a lot of happy emotion for you. A lot of happiness here for you. Okay, Cancer. So yeah, you're about to receive some significant fulfillment. Is there any final words that we have for our beloved Cancers here? Final outcome for the week of, yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. So yeah, this is about Oh, that's not meant to be reversed. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, this is about let go of control. You've done all the hard work. You've done all the creativity. You've done all the stuff. It's about kind of let go, enjoy your life. Okay, strong connections with loved ones so that you can expand. Okay, so you don't have to control this expansion. It's going to actually happen very easily and very naturally because it seems like you've already been doing all of the hard work and the hard work is going to pay off. Okay, so kind of let yourself have a good time and reap the rewards. All right, Cancer, have a good time and reap the rewards for all your hard work because what you've been creating is going to be well accepted in the world. Okay, well received. You've done a lot of good work. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me, Cancer. I love every one of you. I will see all of you next week, okay? And we are going to move forward now with, so that was Cancer. So Leo, all right, Leo, how are you doing? How is everything in your life going, Leo? You guys have had some stuff, huh? I mean, no pressure. You guys holding the key codes for the future of humanity. The fixed sign of this is how we do things. Oh yeah. All right. Letting yourself be, letting life force energy work through you instead of you working your buns off, letting consciousness do the heavy lifting. I think that's what the new way is letting consciousness do the heavy lifting here, Leo. And you're just like bringing some stuff that you are in love with out into the world. Stuff that you just love. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energies for Leo for the week of December 16th through 22nd. Not quite there. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, heartbreak. Okay. So this is actually saying that the way that you're looking at a situation is hurting you. Okay. Now this is where a piece of information comes in or a realization and it's hurting your heart. Okay. But if you take the swords out, you actually get to see it from a very different perspective. Okay. But it's like this heartbreak that has taken place in your life, something that's hurt you, has actually propelled you forward to be able to get out of your own comfort zone to make strong decisions that are going to be financially rewarding long-term for you. And that it has everything to do with your divine purpose on this planet. Okay. So I think that you do have a strong opportunity to let the way that you're thinking about a situation evolve, or let consciousness, higher consciousness, i.e. spirit, show you a higher perspective about something that had hurt your heart, because really it all happened in order to get you to kind of like move your bum and take more action on the growth of your life. Okay. I think that if you had been continuing on in the situation, that actually, like if something hadn't changed in the situation that hurt your heart when it did change, that you wouldn't be where you're at now. I think that you wouldn't have paid attention to where you really want your life to go, been making the decisions that you've been making. All right. So we have imagination and we have strength. Okay. So your creative energy is your strength at this point. Creativity is your strength. All right. Not hard work. It is not about hard work. It is about creativity. It's about, you know what? It's about the energy. The foundation of the energy that you're laying is peace, harmony, ease, love, abundance, creative, those kind of things. That's the foundation. That's the stability that the energy is anchored into, right? This seed that you're about to plant, this thing that you're going to decide that you're going to do. It's coming from the right energy. You're strong. You're in your full power. This is a Leo card. You're in your power. Okay. You're feeling confidence. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling capable, and you're letting that energy move through you. You're not forcing anything to happen. And as that energy moves through you, We have the the king of disappointment, right? Yes, the Lord of disappointment. This is, are you looking down or are you looking up? Are you going to be able to cross this emotional bridge? Are you going to be able to cross this emotional bridge? Kind of have to, don't you? Kind of have to. It's like what it wasn't working. It would not have worked. What you want to unfold, what you want to bring into the world would not have worked if you had stayed in that situation. Wouldn't have. You wouldn't be where you're at. You wouldn't be, tasting the essence of success at this point. Okay. I think that this is the feminine version of this card. Okay. So we have authenticity. We have collective power. Power to the people. We have truth beyond emotion. We have truth beyond emotion, balance. We have swords here, the swords of truth and authenticity wielding so powerful on your behalf. You are making the commitment to the real you, to why you are here. And that means breaking up with unworthiness. It's time to decide. This is an unemotional decision, an unemotional commitment to break up with those low level emotions, the low level energies that have been taking up space inside of you. So if you're seeing situations in your life, okay, like something happens and we go, it's not good. Oh my God, this hurts so bad. Oh my God, this is so painful. What we don't necessarily, what we are not actually making space for when we're doing that is the conscious recognition of the reason. Hear this, Leo. The only reason why I would have a perspective of a heartbreak is because I had been harboring feelings of unworthiness inside of me. I was in the habit of looking at my life through a low vibrational lens. I was willing to accept less for myself because I wasn't accepting all of who I am. Because you weren't willing to accept all of who you are, you allowed yourself to look at the best thing that ever happened to you, this garbage taking itself out. You're allowing yourself, because it's bringing in everything that you want. The situation, this whatever is exiting. You are allowing yourself to look at, have the energy cloud your vision. The hopelessness, the regret, the disappointment, the hard on yourself, the low worthiness. You let those energies take hold inside your body. And who cares why? Yeah, we all have, with the 3D, it can be very traumatic. The why doesn't matter. The fact is that those energies and anything like that you can think of that you're experiencing, you have allowed those energies to cloud your vision so that when this obstacle, this situation, this person is removed from your life, you let yourself fall into a despairing thought pattern around it, only because you're used to those energies. You've been letting those energies take up space inside your body. So what I'm getting at here is, like, when we react like that, when we have a perception like that does not feel good, that means that we've got a rampantness and a habit of looking at things from a low level lens. We let those energies take hold and cloud our vision of truth. And truth is revealing itself. Truth is revealing itself for you, Leo, of how powerful you are, what you're capable of, what you have to bring to the table here for humanity. You've got some big stuff and you have to commit to that. You have to commit to your success. You have to commit to your success. Because when you allow yourself to see this, the successful person that you are, allow yourself to have authentic, deep inside of you, and you look at life through that lens of confidence, and I know you have it because you're Leo. You have the ability to. But what's going on here is like you have not always been able to consciously choose that perspective. And because you've not been able to always choose the perspective of confidence and optimism and pleasure and powerfulness in your life, the strength that you are, because you have not let that enlightenment really take hold in every cell of your body, because some places there was dark, heavy, not feeling good about myself energy, then you react like that. But in fact, you have the ability to choose an optimistic, vibrationally accurate, confident lens and be able to see the situation that has shifted in your life as something that's very beneficial and is not knocking you off track. It's actually bringing you on track. Okay? So let go, because you got to let go. You have to 100% break up these swords. Use these swords, wield these swords of truth and righteousness. Righteousness being you being in concert and communication and harmony with your higher self. It's right for you. It's your truth. Let yourself wield that sword and no longer allow low-level consciousness to cloud your vision, because you are, in fact, worth every bit of having what you desire. You're worth every bit of being a strong example of what's possible for everybody. So what is the outcome of this decision? Yeah, you on fire like never before. That is fire energy. That is pure creative forces working through you. That is the new way. That is the new way. That is the blueprint that you are holding. This connection between you and your higher self to co-create your reality is the new way. And you are going to radiate that example. This is at the bottom of the deck. You and a mentor, you and your soulmate, you and this twin flame potential energy that brought you to where you needed to be, which is connected to your higher self, connected with the authentic version of you, connected to the most spiritual aspects of yourself, the divine within you. And yes, relationships will enhance because of that. You have the potential of meeting a more aligned soulmate, or if you are in a relationship already, that person leveling up to match you. But you cannot be looking at what is taking place in your life as if it is hurting you. You can't look at it like that. It's clouding what's possible. It's clouding your potential. So you got to be willing to look at life through a higher perspective. You've got to ask spirit, what is the higher perspective here? And your creativity, your finances, your career, your relationships, all of the areas of your life will benefit enormously by you allowing yourself to break up with low-level emotions, choose optimism, and know that there is an optimistic perspective for every single situation in your life, and it will level you up. You're ready to level up here. Leo, long-term success is yours. You got to choose you. You have to choose you. You have to choose the real you, which feels like divine possibility, which feels like the sunshine on the very best day with the sun shining and kissing your skin and bright. Feel that and ask for perspective on any situation in your life. Let that feeling bring in the reality of what your higher self knows to be true, and watch yourself level up, and people around you level up as well. You're a You are an example of the way we do things. And the way we do things is consciousness moves through me. Pure, positive, infinite consciousness creates life through me. I don't work hard for it. I'm not responsible for everybody else. It creates life through me. And I love how that feels. Okay, Leo? Because I know you do love how that feels. Who doesn't, really? How could you not? How could you not love that, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here with me, Leo. You're breaking up with unworthiness. You're breaking up with it for good, okay? And you're going to see situations that you thought were painful in a whole new light, and you're going to love it. Optimism is yours. This is your jam. Optimism is your jam. Pleasure for life. All right. I will see you guys all next week. I love you so much. Have a fantastic week. And yes, have fun preparing for the holidays. Okay. Let's see here now. Virgo, how are you? How is everything? Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo, for your reading, your weekly reading. Let's find out what this week ahead looks like for you for the week of December 16th through the 16th through the 22nd. Sorry, I had just a little bit of a brain fog for a moment because, well, these energies switching from one energy to the next. What does Spirit have to say for our beautiful Virgo? Ooh, you're headed towards something you're going to love. Maybe even walking away from something that you thought was great, and there's more for you. It's like the energy's all played out where you've been. Yeah, the energy's all played out where you've been, so you're going somewhere new, somewhere that lights your fire. Yeah, there's something very traditional going on here. Some sort of standard, okay? We're going to see, are you holding this new standard? Are you bringing in a new standard? What's going on? Well, let's say that you definitely doing it from a very healed, blessed, vulnerable, allowing yourself to be more open than ever before to receive. Oh, is this like heading towards a new relationship, a marriage? Ooh, oh, that could explain the vulnerability there. Maybe being a new boss, maybe being a boss of a new business, going into business for yourself. What is that? All right, we're going to find out, but it does feel very vulnerable for you. And it does feel very vulnerable for you. Following just it's almost like, without having a clear path forward, it's just like being led by my happiness, being led by the spark of joy inside of me. It puts me in a position of teaching, mentoring, being a boss of a company, something like that. Or in charge of others, like leadership. Okay, we have transformation card to clarify this this move that you're making. It's a deep transformation inside of you that's going on. That's bringing something possible. So you have the ability to experiencing a life completely new. That is curiosity about what's possible for life. Instead of expecting life to look a certain way, I think it's more of like this curiosity of what's possible for a new life to look like. What's the Hierophant? Tell us about the Hierophant, please. Ooh, happy family, happy home. What you want is yours. This is success. You're aligned. Which way does that go? You're aligned to success. I'll put it this way because I want those wands of this momentum for your success. This is happiness on all fronts. All of your wishes are fulfilled. You're aligned to all wishes fulfilled. We got to go deeper on this, though. We got to go deeper. Okay. Confidence. Having what you want. Not letting yourself overwhelm yourself with thinking. This is where you're overthinking and it's painful. You're choosing confidence over painful thinking, where you've been stuck. That's where you've been stuck, is in the overthinking. And it's time for you to have a very fresh perspective. Okay. New information and fresh perspective and Tower card. It's Tower card. Oh, yeah. It's definitely around work. Definitely, yeah. Anything else here that's Tower card? Yeah. Okay, yes. I even have the moon here. Okay, I got the moon, which is but what's underneath it all? What's underneath everything for you here, Virgo? What has you feeling like you're still kind of stuck in a situation, and you're like big moves are possible. Big moves are possible for you to be the new boss, a new, this is put you in a authoritative position. Even marriage. But what you don't see is below the surface is all of this pain and agony, just like sadness for what has been or what will never be. But here we go. I think, to be honest with you, I think that this Tower moment is going to give you a perspective. This is a fresh, new perspective. This is information just coming in like, whoa, like lightning. Okay. That below the surface, subconsciously, you have been having this energy just moving through you that has been a painful, and had kept you like overthinking. That's what was causing your overthinking. That was causing you being stuck. But now it's time. Now you're breaking up with it because you've worked hard. You've worked hard to overcome the sense of unworthiness. You work hard to put your finances in, to own. I think that just to be able to own your ability to have a greater financial well-being, a greater, you know what I mean? Like a better relationship with finances. And I say that you're breaking up with, like anxiety and depression and that kind of stuff that's held you back. And now you're ready to make a decision of how you're going to move forward, where you're going to take action. And it's going to be fun. This is Sagittarius energy here. This is a fun adventure. Go for it. It's time to take action. It's time to take action because you are making your life bigger. You're getting out of your comfort zone, that comfort zone where you kind of just let that discomfort that was riding inside you, under the scenes, behind the scenes. You've made that decision that you're going to take action outside of that and take yourself out of that comfort zone that had been okay with that. The comfort zone, I think that the place where you had been almost kept that feeling alive of unworthiness or depression or anxiety. But the truth is that now you're ready to move forward. You're ready to go for it. Okay. And there we go. Optimism, fresh new life, pleasure, joy, happiness. Yes. Go. Now is your time to go. Now is your time to take action. I think that, well, let's see. Let me see. And we have the star card here. I just want to say, because I was like, where is this action? What is this action? Okay, so putting yourself out there. Okay, putting yourself out there. So I was like, we're missing a whole chunk of this. So everything that I was just talking about was like going deep inside of the Hierophant to clarify the Hierophant. Okay, the standard, this tradition. So your standard way of being had been to let this like low level frequency of this narrative anxiety and depression take place. But you're wanting to grow in your life. You're wanting to have this position of authority in your life, or raise the standard in your life. If you're not having a career move that puts you in a position of authority, like upper management or something like that, or owning your own business, going into business for yourself, that had been holding you back. Okay, so now you're healing from it. You're changing your environment. You're listening to spirit. This is spirit guiding your path, being your intuition. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so to clarify where all of this is going, is you're going to be able to put yourself out there in a healed, aligned, vulnerable, listening to spirit, go for it kind of way. All right. And you're going to be taking care of yourself. You're going to feel the sense of stability, emotional. And I know this is not a cups card, but the energy that you're stabilizing inside of yourself is financial, material well-being. You're stable, you're anchoring yourself in harmony with your life, the life that you want. And there is a contract coming. This is a judgment in your favor. This is a commitment that your heart is like so committed to. It may as well be a written contract. In order to release the past and receive the financial well-being. So I'm telling you, on the other side is literally the life that you desire, the expanded financial, material life that you wanted. Maybe that's expanded in experiences. Maybe that's expanded in money. Maybe it's expanded in your career. Whatever that expansion looks like for you, you are now aligning to, because you are breaking up with the anxiety, the depression, the regret, all of that stuff. It's going now. It's going. And you are going to be now, there's a brand new standard in your life. And you may be the one that people are coming to for those answers because you are the boss. Maybe that's the expansion here. Entirely possible. You could be getting married because we do have these two cards, which are cards of marriage. Okay. But I can tell you that your financial well-being is going to grow because of this decision. And you're not letting depression and anxiety run the show anymore. And it's going to pay off really well for you. So congratulations for breaking up with all of that. Well, however you needed to do it, whatever it looked like for you, there's no wrong way, but you are definitely doing this because you're ready to take action, follow your passions. So your life is literally lighting up and it's taking off. Okay. I feel like you're on fire. Like the girl who was on fire. Is that on the Hunger Games when her dress was all in flames? Okay. Katniss. All right. You're the Katniss of your life now. But it gets really good. It's not, the place that she lived. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is all coming in here. I'm going to share this like whole, train of thought. I likened you to the girl on fire. But think about where she had lived in that movie. It was like impoverished. Yeah, definitely. They couldn't put food on the table. She had to go like hunt so that they could eat. I think her father had died. Her mother was, depression. It was bad. It was a very, very, very not happy life. Okay. There was not a lot of there's just doom and gloom all around. And here she is showing up as this girl on fire on this chariot. And the world, is in awe of her. But underneath, she knows where she came from and what she really wants to fix. And that's the best life for her sister and her mom. She doesn't want to see her, village or whatever it's called. She'd like to see a better life for all of them. The inequality that's happening for humanity, she'd like to see that leveled out. Right? And I think that you have a real chance at it because you're no longer buying into those emotions that felt like where she lives, right? You don't have a place inside of you that you're living in that is cold and without anymore because it's not serving you. You're ready to go for it. You're ready to take on the world and you're ready to have a lot of fun. This card, you're committed. You're committing to your best life at this point. This card is a lot of fun. Sagittarius, optimism, expansion, and fun. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. This is Jupiter right here. overseeing the blessings, the alignment, the expansion of your life, the financial growth of your life. Yeah, so your life is about to improve significantly here, Virgo. Your life is going to, you're aligned with your passions. You're aligned with fulfillment in your life. You're letting the transformation take place inside of you, and you're no longer buying into cold, dark places that you kind of taken up space in your body. Would retreat to, right? You'd retreat to. So now you're not the girl on fire with like this impoverished, home. Now you're full blown, like you have it all. Material and experiential, you know what I'm trying to say. The adventure, the fun, the pleasure, the joy, the money, the career, all of it. All of the fun stuff of life is yours. You're not retreating to that low level place anymore. It's been hard work to get you here. I know, because I've been through the healing journey myself. It's so worth it on the other side. So worth it. Enjoy your life. That's all that we're here for, is to enjoy our lives. Okay? The world is your oyster now, and it's about to get a lot bigger and a lot more fun. All right. I love you, Virgo. I love you so much. You take care of you. Just know Source has your back. Source is pushing you along. It's not your job to make the inequality of humanity go away. It's your job to heal any places that were out of balance, that were not in harmony with the truth of who you are. That was your job. Take care of you. All right. And fall in love with you and your life, and everything changes. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here and your support. I am going to go ahead and move forward now with Libra. Libra, thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading on December 16th through the 24th. Okay, let's find out what the energies hold for you, Libra. It's profound. This is actually a very pivotal, profound week, you guys. Whew. This is a big week for everyone. Big week. Oh my God. Is somebody from the past giving you a hard time? Oh my gosh. Is a conflict with significant relationships? Possibly. Could be a conflict because memories are flooding in. That could be. Is there potentially a breakup? Okay. Lovers reversed. All right. So is this conflict separating you from being balanced? Woo! That is not a good thing for Libra. To feel out of balance, Libra is going to come right back into balance. All right. Because you have consciousness manifesting through you. Something is about to manifest on your behalf. All right. So let's get into this here, Libra, because you got some like big stuff on the table. You got some big stuff on the table. All right. Okay. I had one more card that flipped over. Let me go find it. Sorry. It like hit itself back into the deck, and I'm not going to let it. Oh, ooh. Okay. 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 All right. So we're clarifying the Six of Cups, which is about significant relationships. It's about nostalgia. It's about being in love with and protection in your home and life. This is Cancer energy. It's very nurturing home energy. It can be memories from the past. It could be somebody coming from the past. It could be things that you learned when you were young and how they present themselves here in the now. It's a lot. Most cards have just a lot of meaning to them. Okay. All the cards do, but anyway, those are the themes for this Cancer card. And we have the new moon in Cancer. All right. So, to clarify, we have the Six of Cups. No, not Six Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Now, I just want to say that 3, 6, and 9 are the frequencies of creation. And you are a creator. Everybody is by nature. By default, we're all creators. Okay. So this is where you are opening yourself up to be able to receive more material. I told you things are going to manifest. You're opening yourself up through having fun and connection. Okay. This is fun with maybe people from the past, laughter and good times. And this is a season for those connections. Those connections help enliven something inside of you. Okay. They bring up this joy and happiness that helps bring you from an emotionally turbulent time to own your own truth and guide you to something that is much better for you. Okay. Something that is much more emotionally soothing. All right. I think that you connecting with somebody from the past or people from the past and having a good time is emotionally soothing for you. And it helps you just kind of open yourself up for more. All right. So there's now this conflict card. This can be competition. This can be you with an internal battle. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups as a clarifier, and which is the purpose in life purpose. It's happiness and potential. Absolute, not potential, not just potential. No, this is where potentiality becomes reality. You emotionally are connected with the joy of life itself and your purpose. You are aligned with your destiny. You're aligned with what Spirit has for you because there's a dove of peace. And when you're aligned, that's when peace comes. So I think that something that had been challenging, something that had been difficult for you, something that you've been battling with, it comes into light. It's resolved. It's resolved. And some sort of decision, some sort of tradition. Now, this is a benevolent, kind, loving authority. This is action on what you want. I think we need to go deeper. We need to go deeper. These are these current energies here. So this battle inside of you is being resolved now. And we need some more. We need to go deeper. What are those? Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. This is good. This is so good. Resolution for you. Such a good resolution. Spirit, tell us more. Oh, financial stability. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. Okay. I think that the conflict that you had is like not being able to be at peace with where you were financially, where you've been financially or materially. Okay. But as you follow your joy and your bliss and your happiness, and you just continue to let peace be the order of the day, it resolves this internal conflict. And I feel like you have more appreciation for your ability to create anything that you want, because we have a lot of creative energy here. Even the Hierophant is like divining information. And what is divinity? It's creative forces. We have creative forces. So I think that the conflict that you had been experiencing inside of yourself ends up being able to be resolved, and you find a sense of stability inside of you instead of fighting yourself. Okay. So I think that you're actually stepping up through the sense of peace and joy and happiness and alignment to what you desire. I think that you're actually stepping up to be the expert on a subject. You're stepping up to be a guide, a leader, some sort of mentor for other people. Okay. And maybe even a spiritual leader in some way. And you have the confidence to take action. And this action that you take is actually what brings you into the sense of stability. Like this kind of working out in your favor, because like Let's just bring these two cards. I say this really well here. Okay. So what you've been feeling is this internal conflict. But as you take action and you accept that your destiny is in fact to be some sort of spiritual leader, some sort of leader, okay, and teacher and guide for other people, you no longer are conflicted. You're no longer confused. And now you have the, and now you can, are stabilizing. You're maybe even being able to see how stable you are, or accept an offer, accept an opportunity that stabilizes you. Okay. But I want to say that at the bottom of the deck here is that you have broken up with some sort of like boundary that you had set for yourself. You're breaking up with some sort of belief. And I think that that belief is holding yourself smaller than you had been before. You've been holding yourself back from what's really possible. You're about to break through. You're about to break through the chains that have held you. You're ready for a massive expansion, and it's about to manifest, okay? I think that you're about to see the results of the hard work that you have put in. So let's look at Taurus for a minute. This is a Taurus card. This is about hard work. This is about towing the line. This is about one foot in front of the other. This is about, doing the next thing, just holding that standard and being an example of that for other people, right? And I really feel like where you had thought it hadn't been paying off for you, it is. And you're able to show others the way. Because it's also what the Hierophant stands for. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just clarify the Lovers card, because definitely we're missing a piece here. That's going to kind of give us the insight to the missing piece here. I feel like there's a donut hole missing, right? We want the whole donut. We want the hole in the donut. The whole donut. Is it still a donut if it still has its hole in it? I don't know. Okay. Lovers card reversed. Star card upright. Healing, blessings, aligned with your higher consciousness, aligned with your authenticity, allowing yourself to be vulnerable so that you can receive more. And oh my God, there's the offer. Okay, because it's kind of feeling like there is an opportunity, an offer, something for you to level up your financial well-being as you own your peace and worthiness, okay? As you own the joy and happiness, as you own your ability to teach and show others. And now there's an offer, a magician. Oh my God. So this offer is, I told you, something is about to manifest, and it's probably very financially, oh my God. Okay, I think that something is about to manifest for you here, Libra, that you've been working hard for. What opened you up to be able to receive this now where you hadn't been able to receive it before is that laughter and joy and connection, where you had been working hard, you kind of let up to enjoy the season, to enjoy the good company. And because you let yourself have a good time and enjoy yourself, it's opened you up to be able to receive enormous amount of manifestation. I mean, you've got whatever it is that you've been working on manifesting is about to happen. It is about to happen. And I think that you've just put yourself in, and this isn't necessarily receiving an offer. This is being the action here, because nights are about action. The action here is the action of receiving. You're about to receive something big. And it's probably, money. It probably is, but it's definitely high, good fortune. Can you tell it? Okay, so yeah, remember I said this is all throwing you off balance and your Libra's going to gain their balance. I'll tell you what, where you have found regret, where you had found where life isn't working for you, where you had felt out of whack and out of balance, where you were trying to balance two different things in order to keep keep everything going. That ends. You no longer are juggling lives, juggling jobs, juggling, this kind of stuff. You're no longer juggling. You're 100% in on what you're manifesting, because you're going to receive it's over. That's the end of the cycle. It's the end of the cycle. So the end of you having to make things happen is over, because your connections are paying off and your career success is imminent. Okay, you've been looking for in your career is about to manifest, and it's going to go faster than you expected. I think that your career is about to take off. I think that it is. Whatever it is that you've been working on, it's about to take off and go out there into the world, and it changes everything for you. Everything changes. You're no longer repeating a pattern anymore. And that pattern that you aren't repeating is where you're not getting what you want out of life, or you're juggling things to make stuff happen, where you have felt regret or felt low or felt, like it was okay to accept less. That's what I'm feeling from this card right here. Where you had felt like it was okay to accept less, it's over. It's done. That cycle is ending. It's no longer a subconscious program inside of you. You've been able to reprogram that, and the change happens quickly. You go out into the world. This is the end, but it's also the world card. Okay, so we have here, these are fixed signs. Your success is absolute. Both of these cards depict all four of the fixed signs: Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, which means all of those energies, because this card also has Scorpio, Leo. Okay, let's just say this is all of the elements. Okay, this represents all of them. The cups, the wands, the sword, and the pentacles are all on the table, which means I'm not kidding when I say that you are balanced. Like, the balance is here. What you strive for, the balance is here. And that balance now, Libra, the wheel of fate is turning in your favor. Okay, the wheels of fate are turning in your favor, and something that you have desired for a while, that you have been working on for a while, is about to manifest. And this is a very, very, the Tower is always a good card, but the momentum that you have behind something, this is what the Tower means. The momentum that you have behind something is going to, there's going to be like a significant, or almost, I hate to use the word catastrophic, but it's huge. Okay. The shift and the change that you see literally changes the trajectory of your life. Let's say that. Okay, so you have had a momentum going in a direction, and that like tips the scales in your favor. Like all of a sudden the scales tipped in your favor. And all because you let up and had a good time. Okay? All because you let up and have a good time. Now you're letting it manifest. And it took you a while to get there. It did, but you're opening up to it. You're opening up to allow yourself to be more seen, more vulnerable, more out there than ever before. You're opening yourself up to be able, the action that you're taking is laughter, fun, which opens you up energetically and puts you in a position of receiving. That's the action. That's the action. The art of receiving is happiness, joy, connection, love, heart-centered openness. Surprised we didn't see the Queen of Cups. What did we see? What did we see? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's all the confidence. That's all the self-acceptance. That's I have, I get, I do everything that I want. Life is mine. Next, please, is I can manifest this. I manifest that. I go for this. I do that. I'm going for it all. I'm going for it all, and I'm not holding myself back at all anymore. Where you had been holding yourself back is in the distant past. It's over. It's done. And congratulations, Libra. Congratulations. Excellent work. Excellent work. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you guys are all having a great time with those connections. You're enjoying the season, preparing for the being in the holiday season. Well, I guess everybody's preparing for holidays. Not everybody, everybody, but there are a couple of different, um, traditional. I'm getting myself in deep, aren't I? Woo! Okay, let's just say happy holidays. I hope you're enjoying the season. All right, and leave it at that. I love you all so much. Source adores you. It's got some good stuff. Got some good stuff in store for you. It's going to be a really, really, really great holiday season for you. So expect the best. Expect the best. All right. Let's see. So, that's 29. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Scorpio. Now, I hope that you have had a really fantastic week. This last week of really just being in love with the things that you have decided for yourself, then knowing that your desires are coming into fruition. I'm feeling so good for you guys. I'm going to use the gold foil deck. Okay. Sorry, the glare. I'm going to use a gold foil deck. Okay, Spirit, please show us what the energies are in store for our beautiful Scorpio. What does Scorpio have to look forward to the week of December 16th through the 22nd? Ooh, that's it. Ooh, wow. This is the power to manifest what you want in a relationship or co-creation with your higher self. Okay. This is internal guidance. Okay. All right. Definitely could be a connection with the truth of who you are. All right. And what's possible for your life at this point. Starting to be able to be really curious about what's possible. At the bottom of the deck, we have psychic energy here. What's behind the scenes? This one, Cancer, holding space. Now, Cancer is your fellow water sign, right? And the full moon, bringing things into fruition or into full light, is in Cancer right now. So, things that you've been working on behind the scenes that have everything to do with you and your higher self creating something, you and your love life, you and a very significant partner. What's going on? Do you have a psychic that you've been working with? All right. Moon energy clarifying the, oh my God. Okay. So what you don't see is a new opportunity that is about to come in terms of a soul connection or something that you and your higher self have been creating. So that's what this high priestess is telling us about. She's like, you've got something that is hasn't materialized yet, but is going to. All right. Now let's look at the Hermit and find out what the Hermit is. Oh my God, the high priestess. Yeah. With the Hermit on the table, I was surprised. I wasn't surprised to see the high priestess there. So we have two high priestesses on the table here. Now, it could be that you're working with a psychic or you're tapping into your own psychic abilities. Okay. You're drawing off of your wisdom. All right. You're getting your information from a deep knowing within. Now, with two high priestesses, I don't think that she's saying, amplify. I mean what I mean, right? I'm just saying it because I meant it. What she's saying here is there is a high priestess moon intelligent energy of creation that's working on your behalf. And you psychically, intuitively know it. So we have two high priestesses reinforcing from a little bit different lens exactly what you think you know is true. Okay. And it's very positive for this new opportunity coming your way. Yeah, this is a new contract. This is legal situation going in your favor. But whatever it is, this new commitment that you are making in your life, this is a very strong, powerful commitment, is opening up the doors for something never before experienced. You're taking a brave step. You're not taking anything from the past with you. You're moving forward, footloose and fancy free. And yeah, what does life hold for me? What does life hold for me? Page of Pentacles, everything that you want. Everything that you want. So yeah, there's something that you have been like low key working on creating. That opportunity is about to manifest. You're going to be making a commitment, or there's a strong offer, like a commitment of marriage, an offer from a company. This could be a court case going in your favor, but whatever it is, it puts you in a new position in life. It starts like your life is like you're just doing something new with your life, and you've been manifesting this. You've been working on this because you're like, this is literally like, yeah, I got what I wanted. I will always get what I want. Happiness and good fortune. So the curiousness about what you're committing to is exactly what you've wanted. And it's going to bring about not only just an enormous amount of love and peace and happiness for you. Not only is it going to be one of the best things ever in your life, and be very highly fortunate. But this Fool and this Ace of Cups says that it's aligned for your benefit because it's aligned with your purpose. This is alignment with your destiny, the promise that you made to yourself before you came onto this earth. Whatever it is that you've been working on behind the scenes, yeah, it's about to be yours. You're about to be able to take action on it, because we have the King and Queen of Wands. This is all confidence, optimism, happiness, love. This could be a strong sensuality in a relationship, a very good, physically powerful connection. But it also is entrepreneurs. It's also those who are confident enough to go after their dreams and never slow down. And this is the action and the intuition and the knowingness and the confidence behind it. So you really, 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 your life is going to be very good with whatever this is, some sort of contract, some sort of commitment, some sort of judgment in your favor. You have a feeling that it's going to be true. And it does have a lot to do with either you're being spiritually guided, you're working with your higher self, probably a lot of it, but this could be a commitment to a soulmate. And it is really, really good. It was like, yeah, when I say soulmate, if we're just talking about soulmate here, yeah, we're talking about predestined. Like you guys were always meant to be together. There's probably some sort of deep knowing that you've met this person before. You recognize them from thousands of lifetimes together, something along those lines, with the High Priestess being here twice and the Two of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, you've known this person for lifetimes. But you've also, if it's not a person for you, you've known that you designed yourself for this. So even if it's with a partner, or even if it's not, wherever you're going, whatever you're committing to is part of your divine destiny. You are fulfilling your divine blueprint, which resides in your heart space. What you mapped out for yourself prior to coming to this earth, you're experiencing, and you feel very on track. Very on track. This was meant for you, and it's going to be glorious. So I hope that you feel an enormous amount of peace, love, and happiness this holiday season. I love every one of you. You deserve every ounce of happiness. You're creating happiness in your life. It's yours for the taking. And it feels wonderful to witness this energy for you. I love you all. Source adores you. I will see you all next week. Bye-bye now.